Hassel's back again. Hassel's back. Tell your friends, Hassel's back. Oh, I hope somebody didn't clip that. What up, Tiger? Man, Jesse had a knockout banger, dude. I didn't expect that one. What up, Chandelier? I was just talking about Jesse's live stream, dude. That was fucking intense. I mean, dude, that was riveting, dude. I was on the edge of my seat the whole fucking time. I almost shit my pants, dude. Oh, well, you gotta go. Hopefully, I don't know if she left it up, but you should go back and watch it. Her and Hazel got into a knockout dragger, and Hazel's telling her, "Well, you were never my friend." He's fucking chimping out a little bit, dude. And it was funny. He's saying all these people dox him. Jesse doxed them. Well, Nikki just put out a video where who he originally said dox him. Jesse wasn't in there. Oh, I'm good. And then Junie came in, dude. We haven't seen him. He's been hiding under his bed since the beginning of this year, dude. He thinks Donald Trump's going to come kick in his door with Delta Force and throw his ass in jail. Yeah, Jesse's pretty cool, you know. I mean, you could tell she didn't want to fight with Hazel, but he was trying to get her to go private and all this shit. And then I guess he said some crazy shit to her at the beginning of the stream. So I don't know, dude. I was on him. He fucking came back with a vengeance or something. I don't know. He has a grudge on somebody. Yeah, I hope everyone is having a good, fresh start to the new year. It's 2026. It's fucking crazy, dude. I just want to go live for a second and talk about that. Yeah, go watch that Jesse stream. That shit, oh my God. Like, I wanted to go up there, but I'm like out doing shit. And it's fucking noisy, so I don't want to. But yeah, she went live the other day. Maybe it was the day before that. And it was like an old school Jesse stream. It was crazy. And then she went live earlier. I didn't expect that. I was like, damn. And then I thought she was going to cancel it. She had it scheduled at like 4:30, but then she changed it to later. So I thought, maybe she wouldn't do it, but then she did it. And Hazel came in trying to boss everybody around. He just wants to control Jesse. It's fucking weird. And control narratives and all that weird shit. So I don't know, dude. It's fucking sick. But yeah, Junie, he's been going crazy, dude, the past few days. Because Maduro getting arrested. He's trying to say it's a war crime and all this crazy shit, but he neglects to mention that the Biden administration had a $25 million bounty on his head, and they owe Trump $25 million because he got him. So, woo, baby, we're winning, baby. Junie wants us to send him back. Yeah, okay, buddy. Yeah, Azel's being weird. I don't know. He's blaming everybody for doxing him. He's blaming like Evan's like, dude, I got you, dude, but he's blaming everybody but him. Like Evan's open about it. He's like, yeah, I did it, dude. So fucking what? Oh my god. And he said he had stage 5 cancer, dude. I'm not even kidding. Which I don't believe him for half a second because he said he had all these kids. That was a lie. Lie, lie, lie. So I don't believe he has stage 5. He really said that. That was crazy. But yeah, I don't know. Jesse was trying to talk with him, but then, it's like one-sided bullshit. He's sitting there, oh, you fucking... He's like, you're not defending me and all this crazy shit. But then he don't defend her, so it's like, what? You mean bad, Dazzle? I think she's been pretty good to him. That's all I'm saying. Jesse's actually not lying about when he came into the community. I came in like when he came in, I don't know, he was like talking shit to everybody and nobody liked him. But Jesse kind of took him in. He was getting blocked out of like every chat. So, but she was fucking with him. She wasn't lying about that again. Yeah, he said it was stage 4. I mean, he said stage 5, but then he tried to say it was stage 4, which I don't believe that because he was drunk as fuck per usual. And I'm just saying, if you have stage 4 cancer, you're probably gonna be shit faced drunk, dude. Just saying. But yeah, it's pretty crazy stream, man. Hopefully she left it up. Sorry, I got a bowl. I'm about to smoke real quick. Yeah, today was a crazy day. Yeah, I know. That's just what he said. I'm just saying what he said. Like I said, I doubt it because he said he had kids and that was a lie. I'm just saying, if you say all this crap, I'm a librarian and I got all these kids and I got 150 IQ and I'm fucking genius and blah, blah, blah. And then all that turns out to be bullshit. Yeah, people aren't going to believe nothing you say anymore, dude. What up, bro? Hey. See, like, when I was a kid, I used to love making up shit. For real, I was so stupid. I'd just make up dumbass shit. Well, you get a little older, people don't take you serious, right? So I quit doing that. But yeah, old Junie, man, he's freaking out, dude. What did he post earlier? He didn't even know, dude. Today was January 6th. Guarantee you he didn't know that because I haven't heard him bring it up, but it was some post about these dudes, and I guess they got pardoned. I think they killed a cop, you know. And long story short, fucking, you know, he's posting that to deflect from all these Venezuelans are happy. I just watched a video earlier, a Venezuelan person almost getting into a fight with a libtard because they were like, dude, they're like, you have no fucking clue, dude, what it was like over there. They're like, we were eating fucking like cats and dogs, literally. They make $100 a fucking month, dude. Pretty hard, man. They have a tyrannical dictator. Junie just was like, dude, send him back over there. We need to send Junie to Venezuela. Or North Korea. That's what I want him to go. I want him to go to North Korea, dude. You know what I'm saying? I think he'd like that. So, woo, Junie, it's safe. You can come out from under your bed, dude. Trump's not gonna come get you. I promise, buddy. Okay? I promise. I was about half tempted to see what Eddie said about it because, you know, he said, oh my God, it's a war crime. So the facts are, if it was illegal, dude, there would be articles of impeachment against him right now. There's none. They're actually trying to write legislation to stop him from doing anything else over there. But the big reason why he didn't have to tell Congress jack diddly shit is because it was a joint task with the DEA and the military, which you don't gotta ask. You didn't have to ask. And if he did, they would have told, and they would have risked people's lives because these people are fucked up, don't care. Right? Yeah. But yeah, if he did something illegal, trust and believe, he'd be in some trouble. So we win, baby. 2026 is going to be the year, dude. I'm telling you guys. Telling you guys, bro. We're going to be rich as fuck. Yeah. We're going to invade Greenland. That's the next thing. It's like I told you, man. Trump, we need to be worrying about this side of the fucking world. And that's kind of what he's doing. The Monroe document or whatever the fuck it's called. Junie's like, well, how is this America first? Blah, 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 blah. Well, we just got like 50 million barrels of gas. So that's America first, in my opinion. And we're going to make a lot of money off that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's how it's America first, baby. America first should be like, how are we going to make America better? All right. So if you do something and it benefits America, that's America first, dude. All right. Instead of just like giving everybody everything all the fucking time. And they said, what's his face? Tim Walz, he's not running for election. I bet you anything they told that dude, like, yeah, we're going to go after you at the full extent of the law if you don't fucking, if you just, like, you got to quit. Basically resign. He's like, all right. Because he looks like a fucking asshole. Yep. I say let's trade Minnesota for Alberta, Canada. They could have Minnesota. We'll build 100-foot fucking wall around Minnesota. We're not letting these fucktards back in here. We'll take Alberta, Canada. Because they want to be American so bad. That's all I'm saying, dude. Let them rip off Canada, dude. They'll let them do it. I already know Canada. They'd be like, yeah. They'd be cool with it. But whatever, dude. We're the best. Junie is still under his bed. His dad's like, John, you gotta make dinner. It's been a week. You haven't made nothing. I'm hungry. And he's like, no, Trump's gonna get me, Dad. Dad, no. He's like, Dad, did you go get any more wine bottles and lotion? I'll come out for that. Motherfucker. But it is what it is. Like I said, you know. These people are so fucking... I don't know. I just think they're mentally ill, dude. And like Junie's case, he's brain fried, melted from drinking. A dual ship and still live at home. Well, they're probably not going to do that, but to take, you know, Canada become, or Alberta become America. But he's pretty serious about Greenland, man. He wants it. They're like, no, dude, I would tell him, you know what, fuck you guys, dude, for real. I don't care. They want to be a part of Denmark. If Russia invades them, we're not helping you. Okay? And when the Russians come to town, I'm telling you, they fuck shit up, dude. Really bad. Just look at Ukraine. But yeah, he's trying to secure our side of the world. Like I said, I agree with that. Junie don't give a fuck. He like Junie, oh, they're just trying to steal Venezuela's oil. Like, we don't really want that, dude. But we don't want Russia and China over there. Which, guess what? They're over there, dude. But he don't give a fuck. See, man, some of these Americans, bro, they're so fucking stupid, dude, and set in their ways. And they don't think that something bad could happen, man. They don't think money could, like the dollar, the US dollar, they don't think it could crash to pennies. You go from making thousands of bucks a month to fucking barely even $100 a month. All that shit could happen, bro. And that's what they were working towards. And letting China get up in our backyard and Russia get all up in our backyard. But Junie don't care. He don't care, guys. It's all that white guilt. We deserve it. No, we don't. I never owned slaves, dude. Neither did my grandpa. I'm pretty sure nobody in my family ever owned slaves because I come from an immigrant family. You fucking dumbass. Yeah, I wouldn't want to live out there, though. Hey, what's your point about being half white? I know my grandparents are, my grandpa is like 100% German, dude. He spoke German. His parents didn't even speak English. I might have a picture of him, his parents, in my storage, because I kept a lot of the old crap. like the pictures and shit. And then my grandma, I don't know, she told me a lot of crap, but I think she was Irish and crap and maybe some German. But she tried to say she was Native American and all this extra shit. I don't know about that. So soon enough, I'll just get a DNA test, see what's up. But I'm just saying, half my heritage is like European as fuck, dude. And they didn't own slaves. I think my grandpa said, like, his parents, they were refugees from World War I or something, or maybe World War II. I don't fucking know. But I know one of his brothers fought in World War II against Nazis. And Junie's jealous because his gay ass grandpa, oh, my grandpa taught people how to ski in the military, but that didn't work for nothing, amount to nothing. Like the most useless fucking, oh, we're gonna learn how to ski. Blah. I think my grandpa's oldest brother was like a POW or something in World War II. So, but yep, we're just gonna keep on winning, John. So I don't know what to tell you, buddy. Oh yeah, he started he was reaching. He was like, this is a distraction from the Epstein files. Nah, they've been sorry to catch my breath. Oh. We've been building up to this, you fucking tard. Like literally, dude. Like I look into all this crap. I watch a lot of people that talk about it, but I do read about crap too, but it ain't that fucking hard, man. Like I don't, obviously I don't know everything about every fucking thing, but I feel like I'm pretty much on the money, dude. And I've predicted some crap that's ended up coming into fruition and all that. And I'm about to start making bets on it on Polymarket. I'm gonna be rich, bitch. For real. I'm gonna start. Some dude just they said he made $500,000 fucking dollars because he betted on Polymarket that Trump was gonna do this. That like something was gonna happen with Maduro. Like I guess he made a bet that they were gonna arrest him before a certain period. And he did. And dude made $500,000. That's fucking nuts. I wish I was that guy. But yeah, I know you're not skiing, John. You could be looking into these topics. You got a computer, you could look it up. Breaking tired. But yeah, Trump definitely deserves the $25 million bounty that Biden put on him. And stupid ass Junie, he was indicted in a New York court. Okay? Like in 2021 or something. Maybe it was 22. That's why they took him to New York. Ah. But yeah, John will say, "Oh, they just picked him up for nothing, for no reason. They just." But yeah, I'll get back to the Jesse thing real quick. That shit was crazy, bro. They were pretty good friends, but this is how I feel about Azel. He goes wherever, like, the channels that are relevant. He likes to hang out there. So that's why I think he hangs out with Joanna, and it's a little safe space for him. So I don't know. He was saying, he's like, "Oh, I'm so loyal," but I don't know. I don't think that's loyal. Kissing whoever's ass is relevant at the time. You lost a good friend, Azel. So that's all I'm saying, buddy. And I'm only half white from the waist up. From like the pelvis to the knees, I'm Mandingo. But yeah, shit was crazy, man. Then Evan jumped up there. He's like, "You motherfucker." Then Azel's like, "You motherfucker." And then Deborah went up there. She's like, "Nuh-uh." And then Azel's like, "Uh-huh." And then Dave was up there. He was like, "Yeah." And then Azel's like, "No." That's a reenactment of what happened, man. Yeah, I was called him Benedict Azel. He was like, "I never fucked you over, Azel or Jesse," but he had. He tried to snitch her out a couple times. But I don't know, man. People, we shouldn't really get mad. Like, I don't care if somebody wants to watch so and so. I don't care, bro. It's like, you're gonna do what you're gonna do, and I'm not watching that person anyway, so I don't even know, honestly. But yeah, if somebody was like, just like, "Oh, fuck Jesse all the time," and you're over there kissing their ass, and they're really saying some crazy shit, then you were laughing at it, I'd be pissed at you. But that's like an extreme circumstance. Old Heather has court tomorrow, bro. I don't know. Uh, like if she's on trial or if this, like, I think this is her first kind of court thing, so I don't know how long it'll last. But Heather Brooke or Brooke Heather, that crazy ass bitch, she's been in jail for like 2 months, like 3 months, dude. All because she was living with this guy that she says sex trafficked her, but he didn't. But she says a lot of fucked up shit about the guy. And I guess he's like, she was live when it happened. He said good morning to her. And then she just goes ballistic and goes fucking crazy. And then the cops come and then they tell her to leave. She had an ongoing case with this dude that she's threatening to kill. She showed up at his school, man. She's like, I'm gonna fucking cut his head off. So they arrested her ass on like terroristic threats. It was on the news. I think the mayor of that town was like, yeah, we're not gonna play with this bitch. He really said that outside of the bitch part. He's like, we're not gonna fucking play with her. He's like, so. But she's kind of fucked, in my opinion. It was all on camera. So. Yeah, I know. I just seen it. I just watched the first part. I'll go back watch the rest of it. But, Azul is shady as hell, man. Like, I never really had a problem with him. I think it was at the beginning of the year. I was going on D's and crap, and he would go up on D's, and like we were all arguing about politics and all that shit. And then, like, we had him in a corner because we were asking him legit questions, and he's going off his feelings. But we're asking him questions about issues. And then he came at me on some racist shit. I don't hate him, but I'm gonna make fun of him now. So, you know what I'm saying? But he's definitely shady as hell, man. And dude, Jezzy nailed his ass down to the ground right before she ended it. She said something. She called him out. She's like, dude, you're not as half as smart as you think you are, bro. Because he was, he's always, oh, I'm so much smarter than you guys. I think he told somebody, he's like, something about like he has more intelligence on the tip of his pinky than another motherfucker has. But like I said, all that shit came out to the light. That's why I never tried to lie about it, bro, because I knew off tops it didn't take that long watching the community to figure out, oh, yeah, these motherfuckers are going to figure out who you are, dude. You know what I'm saying? And so far, just about everybody who played the game has been exposed in one way or another. So, I'm not going to tell nobody, yeah, I drive an Aston Martin and I'm a fucking whatever. No. Yeah, the whole thing was he was mad at her for hanging out with like Evan or whatever. They come to her chat, whatever the deal is. But then he actually goes and hangs out with Joanne all the time. What up, Shady? But yeah, basically he accused the whole community of doxing him. So yeah, my RV's a Bentley. I got beachfront property in Arizona. Fucking, there's no point in lying, brother. People will figure it out, you know. Like I said, man, this year is already not disappointing. We're like a week into it, barely a week into 2026, bro. And it's been straight up chaos. So yeah, he was drunk as fuck. He was the other night. I don't know if you went back watched Joanne's stream, but he was drunk on there too. And that's what I'm saying. He was just saying shit. So, because he was blaming Jang for doxing him on Joanne's, but then tonight he's saying some like, I think Jezzy doxed me. And that's one thing I'll say about Jezzy is like, I don't know, never talked to her behind the scenes. I don't know how she is actually, I guess, but from everything I've seen, I've never seen her do nothing like that. So, and she's the type of person that if you did do that, she'd like call your ass out on it. So, like if I was on her shit doxing, she'd be like, dude, that's not cool. She'd cuss you out. So, but I'm just saying, from everything I've seen, she's pretty straight up. I don't know what people do behind the scenes, but she doesn't strike me as that type. So, they tried to accuse her of doxing Natalie, like Natalia. I don't, no, she didn't do that. Yes, tomorrow will be the 7th, and then it'll be a week. We've captured presidents. Dude, we overthrew nations in the first week. You should see what England is saying, bro. It's fucking. They're like, please, Trump, help us, dude. But I'm sorry, man. Fuck you guys. And that's my point about this. Is why I love America, bro. We were born in a revolution, bro. Okay, like those first few battles that America fought, a lot of people died, right? So I'm just saying, as some countries, you got to go through that. France, they're not a stranger to it, though. Yeah, we went through a lot of shit. I be thinking about it a lot. I'm like, dude, we probably should even be here. So, only reason we are is because we're on the other side of the world. If I think if we were by England, it was easier for them to have got to us. It wouldn't have. It'd have been a different story, but so we're pretty lucky. That's why we need to worry on this side of the world. We don't need no drug smugglers trying to send drugs up. Judy don't care. He hopes we all die on fentanyl. It's fucked up, bro. We ended slavery. I'm pretty sure after the Civil War, and we banned it. Yeah, like everyone kind of got on that. But still is slavery, but not supposed to be. But there definitely is. But yeah, I'm ashamed of old Jenny, man. He's a radical libtard, bro. And then the last time we spoke, he called me the N word. Him and Stoic called me the N word, and I'm also a racist. But I'm the N word. I don't get that. When people do that to me, dude, that's like the 10th time that's happened. It's like a troll. And they're like, you fucking N word. And then I'm a racist, though. So I don't know. Yeah, he will never give you a straight answer. He's a filibuster motherfucking Democrat. No, I'm not picking my nose. I'm smoking a cigarette, dum dum. He'll never give you a straight answer, bro. I've asked him tons of fucking questions, and his answer is something about Trump, really. I could say, Jenny, how's your day today? He'd be like, fucking Trump, dude, is fucking Epstein. For real. I hope you find God, bro, because you need something, dude. But yeah, he supports him. It's his white privilege guilt, man. Like, he thinks we owe people shit that we don't owe nothing to. That's another war we went over there and died pretty hardcore. They fucked us up over there. They're having like a civil war and shit. And dude, they were just like the militias were just killing people, dude. Shit was fucked up. And then I think we were sending them shit, and then they would just steal the shit. So yeah, you wish, buddy. That's a creepy thing. Why are you talking about her underwear? Nobody mentioned underwear. It's kind of weird, but whatever. America first, dude. I mean, I don't give a fuck what nobody says, man. We're $40 trillion in debt, dude. Not Trump's fault. They're way above that, more than half that by the time he became the president, you fucking idiot. And that's from giving everybody everything all the time. Like all this shit with immigration, man, that's been a problem for like 50, 60 years. Basically, for 60 years, the border's been open. They didn't have a wall up until, I mean, I don't know. I think at some parts they had a wall, but until Trump wanted to make that wall, they didn't really have a wall. Ugh. Ugh, I wouldn't even want to think about that. First off, hey, John, why are they refugees if Venezuela is an up-to-date country? It's a legitimate presidency. Why are they refugees, dude? See, listen, I'm going to try to get him on something. What were they refugees from? Because you said Venezuela, the president's a good guy, everything's good over there. What are they escaping? Because you know what a refugee is, right? No, that's a legitimate question. Talking about here we go, dude. Answer the question. What are they refugees from, dude? Because we don't just we're not taking in English refugees. There's nothing going on over there. Or German refugees or like Chinese refugees. Yeah, that's what I thought. See, he won't even say shit about nothing. So as soon as you get him on something, whether that was America first, dude, he kind of did a good thing. He's giving people a lot, from what I seen, a lot of people hope, dude. I was watching videos, man, for the past few days of Venezuelans crying in the street. There's motherfuckers in Kansas City that are Venezuelan and they're crying in the street, dude. I was listening to this girl. She was like 26 years old. And she said she grew up there first like 15 years and then lived here for like 10 years. And she's like, dude, it was fucked up. She's like, I never thought this shit would happen. And despite a lot of them don't even like Trump because they're potentially going to get deported, they're like, dude, thank you. So that's what I'm saying, bro. I want to start a daycare center, dude. Why? I don't understand why the fuck the government's paying for daycare. I have a buddy, dude. He's with his wife, but they can't afford that, bro. Like I forget how much they were telling me it costs. It costs a lot of fucking money, dude. Luckily, they're like his wife's parents are like they're really cool. They watch the kids a lot, but sometimes his mom will watch them. So luckily he has that. But they're not getting no free daycare. That's crazy, bro. If the left gets back into power into office again, yeah, I'm starting a transportation company or a daycare center. I just heard a story. They said it was just two regular black girls, right? And they're about to go to prison, but they both started like this daycare thing. But they were watching each other's kids and they're getting a shit ton of money to do that. But now they're like they got arrested and all that. The lyric center of Judy's. Yeah, I don't know, call it something. The limp wristed daycare, receding hairline daycare. I'm definitely going to start some sort of non-profit organization. It'll be like an LGBTQ. If they get back into power, bro, we're getting all the money. And let me tell you something. If I get millions of dollars, dude, I'll give you guys money, dude. Like if you're cool. Now you could. Only thing we can learn from you is how to stick our wieners in wine bottles, and how to pass out, and what's the best lotion to use, and yeah. But you, man, you have the worst case of TDS I ever seen, man. I think about it all the time. I'm like, who's worse, Eddie or John? And like, you guys will outdo each other. Like, I think you guys are in competition because for a long time, John will be winning, and then Eddie will come in and he'll do some crazy shit. He'll just say some crazy shit, and then you'll outshine him on the dumbass. And yeah, I bet you Junie thinks P Diddy is innocent too. He's like, they got that P Diddy locked up for nothing. Apparently, you don't know what disappointment means. There's people in Venezuela crying right now. We're all happy, man. I swear to God, I wish he could run again. I'd vote for him again. Yeah, you can try to project onto us, but like, I'm happy about it. He's already, in my opinion, he's exposed so many fucked up, corrupt things. We wouldn't even know about Minnesota. They're gonna expose California. We already knew that they're doing shady shit, but I'm telling you, the depth of a lot of this crap is gonna be crazy. What has he done for Americans? I know we only answer this question every time. He shut the border down for one. You're welcome. Like I said, he's exposed the deep state. Digger kind of sums it up right. That last administration was trying to tell us, oh, inflation is good. We all knew that, like, why is everything rising in price? Everything. Rents doubled. Just the price of everything is going up, up, up. And they're telling us, no, these are good things. This is good for the economy. Like I said, he proved that there is a deep state. Gas has gone down. I bet you it goes down more. So we got a whole bunch of new gas, baby. Woo! He's been a pretty tough leader, dude. Hard to beat. We might get a tariff check. I don't know. Well, yeah. So on taxes, we're going to be able to deduct overtime. Yeah, the blue states suck. The only thing that's going up is they're taxing their people more, and it's because Trump ain't giving them all this federal money for nothing, dude. He's been asking to do audits and all that crap, and all the blue states, every time they're like, no, because it's going to expose fraud. So yeah, they don't give a fuck, dude. I think we're going towards the right direction, man. Junie's mad. He put out more of the. This is a question Junie will never answer. But the last administration, they didn't even talk about the Epstein thing. Why is that? Well, he's actually tried to put it out. And just because he didn't put out him with a kid, because that's what Junie thinks, he didn't put out nothing. That's what they say. But he put out millions of documents. You can go read the shit yourself. I guarantee you, you haven't even tried, John. So that ain't my problem, dude. But we seen that guy. He has a picture of Bill Clinton in his room. He was in a bathtub with a minor. Yep. Yeah, and he knows that. He knows that, like in South America and like Mexico and crap like that, dude, the corruption, it way worse than us. I mean, yeah, our government steals a lot of money, but they'll kill people, bro. And in Venezuela, they'll arrest you. Like, dude, they put tons of journalists in jail just for covering stories that they don't want. Dude, he put it out. He signed a bill and they put it out, you fucking idiot. He put out an executive order and they put it out. I bet you haven't even read one thing about it, so shut the hell up, dude. Like, you just blah, 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 talk. See, that's, in my opinion, the only thing the Democrats have. That's their only ace in the hole, bro. Because they can't talk about policy, no resolve to any issue. It's just Epstein. Watch. Give it a couple days. They'll be talking about Epstein again on the news. Watch. What? First off, we didn't cry, but they gave them $400 billion in taxpayer money, you stupid ass, that nobody wanted to support that. And it's only inched us a lot closer to WW3, World War III, so. No, it ain't. And your only principle is what, anti-Trump. So what's your fucking point? But yeah, he gave them all that money. And then when Trump got into office, Zelensky was begging. And Trump's like, no, dude. He's like, first he asked him straight up. He's like, are you going to pay us back? Are you willing to try to do something to pay us back? Dude said straight up, no. He's like, no, we're not doing shit for you. So yeah, he burnt his own bridge down. Fucking idiot. But yeah, nobody. That's a big thing though, dude. You can look into that yourself. A lot of people don't support that war. So yeah, just like the pullout in Afghanistan. Dude, he got 18 Americans killed. Junie don't care about that. Now, he can't do it first of all, he's not a politician. He's a real estate mogul. Okay? Billionaire. And yeah, your people try to fuck up everything he does. So he's not that lucky, if anything. Yeah, that the last administration is a big joke. Junie just likes him because he ain't Trump. See, I'll ask Junie this one question. What do you care about? What's your policy? What should we be doing to make America better? And you can't say nothing about Trump. Just, you know, watch. He won't answer that. Yeah, I was mad about that withdrawal, bro. He fucked everything up. They literally, I think they said they loaded up like almost 200,000 Afghans, and then they left like 18 people there that were killed. See, impeached. That's his only thing. He can't say, well, maybe we should work on the, education of kids. He can't say nothing. It's just impeach Trump. That's what I'm saying, man. That's why your people are losing, dude. They have an 18% approval rating because they're just TDS. They don't want to do nothing. They don't want to do their fucking jobs. They just want to help out illegals and every fucking foreign country. So step 2, what did they do when he's impeached? JD Vance would probably be the president. Or he would still be the president, I guess, because they already impeached him twice. You know that, right? He has 2 impeachments. So yeah, it's pretty sad, man, that's the only thing you can think about. I guess the whole world, man, everything will be sunshines and rainbows when they impeach Trump. Everything will just magically get better. Dude, the fact that, because you actually said, for real, dude, oh, he said the economy's going to crash in 30 days. Like, he was fear mongering to the highest degree before Trump got back in. Just the fact all that crap hasn't happened, like, you should just give him a fucking chance. I mean, people respect us now. I think we lost all that, bro. I think when Junie's an old man, he's like on his deathbed. That'll be his last words. God damn that Trump. He'll have one of those oxygen masks on. He'll barely be able to breathe and shit. He'd be like, that goddamn Trump. He ruined the world. Oh yeah, another good thing he did. He's gonna bring a lot of jobs back here, man. So we're doing basically all the companies will go overseas so they can pay people like $1 a goddamn day. So they imported all our jobs out. A lot of jobs are gonna come back, hopefully. That's the idea. Yeah, and that's another thing, man. He's stopping all these drugs from coming in. Now we know for sure 1,000% that they could have like there could be no drugs getting into America, dude. They could have stopped that a long time ago. So I'm just saying, bro, if you know someone, and I know quite a few people, I had a couple friends die from heroin, bro. So you know what I mean? Like that didn't have to happen. I don't want to see that in my city, bro. You'll see people like at the bus stop. You see people smoke crack, a really common thing. I'm sorry about, I kind of like live in the hood and shit. A lot of black people smoke PCP, dude, and you can smell it, dude. It's like gasoline. It's fucking real pungent. It's like a chemical like that, smell like gasoline, dude. It's horrible. And they freak me out when they do that because I've seen a lot of videos of people like doing that, and then they'll fucking kill somebody or they'll get shot 50 times and still be trying to attack somebody. Yeah, like it gives them superhuman strength or something, bro. And it freaks me out. Like you just be at the bus stop going somewhere, and you'll just smell it or something, or get off at a bus stop because that's like a popular thing. A lot of people hang out at bus stops, like in the hood and shit, bro. But I don't want to see that, man. You know, I don't wish that for nobody. You see people strung out on crack. I don't wish that for them. I don't laugh at it. You know, there's definitely less overdoses, you stupid son of a bitch. They did say, I don't know, but they said that the overdoses this year dropped a lot. So, but yeah, they could have had the border locked down 40, 50 years ago. It don't gotta be like that. So I'm saying, you don't even care about that. You're just, oh, now they don't have now there's less drugs. You want to question me about it? Maybe, I don't know, dude. Just go one day without crying about Trump, bro. I bet you'd feel a little better. Believe it or not, dude, I don't think about Trump every fucking day at all. There's a lot of days I don't even watch politics and crap. So, plenty of things on YouTube to watch, bro. I don't gotta watch And actually, probably a month ago, 2 months ago, I was going out of my way. I was not trying to watch shit. I didn't watch nothing for like a week. No news, no Stephen Gardner, nothing like that. I was just watching like other crap, bro. Yeah, the Democrats do whatever they want. First of all, a sanctuary city is unconstitutional. That goes against the Constitution. So, yeah, they do whatever the fuck they want to do. They're not allowed to, that's against federal law. They're not allowed to protect them people. But they do it anyways. Dude, they're making it extremely easy for anybody. And they actually said it the other day. Chuck Schumer said this the other day. He said once they get into power, he said they're giving however many people have been coming in here for the past 60 fucking years amnesty. Like right off the bat. So all them people will just be illegal. Fuck that, bro. I think, old Trump cares about us a little bit, so I think he hates seeing us get ripped off. We're literally funding our destruction. My big thing, I hope he deports Ilhan Omar. I hope they denaturalize her ass and get her ass out of here. If he does that, bro, I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say. What John A. I don't care. He really will be a god in my book. So oh yeah, another thing he did, in my opinion, the Venezuela thing, they went and picked that dude up. They said it took like 4 hours and they picked him up. Dude, Bush, he had us over there in Afghanistan and all that crap for like a decade, bro. We're there longer than a decade. Basically from 2001 to they just pulled out. And what was that? 2021? So 2 decades of motherfuckers dying. Mm-mm. I think old Putin and Xi Jinping, they're shaking in their boots, dude. They're like, he can come. They're like Junie under their bed right now. They're like, he can get us at any time. Yeah, I can't wait till she's gone. She actually said one time, she said, the dudes that did 9/11 were doing something. Like she's implying like they did something cool. I'm sorry, but when you disrespect 9/11, dude, because I was alive when that happened, I hate you. Oh yeah, guess who left a comment on my video the other day? I forgot to talk about old bitch boy Canadian Bacon, dude. He's like he commented on because I made a string of videos, all these fags making out and shit. He's like, he's like, I'm beginning to thinking you're gay, and I forget what else he said. I was like, yeah, right. I was like, get your ass out of here, you little victim. No, there's not armed gangs running the streets right now, you fucking dummy. Clearly, you didn't see the news today because the lady, she's like the vice president. She immediately started talking shit the next day. She's like she said, I forget, she's talking shit though. Well, she said today they're giving us like 50 million barrels. Dumbass. And it is our shit. Because guess what? Like, you don't even know this, dude. We have companies over there like Chevron and I forget the other ones that we put out there to refine gas. And as soon as we did that, guess what they did? They deboed it and took it. So we went out there, tried to help them, and then they did that. And I don't know why we didn't fight with them over it or not, but whatever. And they're giving it to China. Yeah, you're a dumbass. Whatever, dude. We'll see what happens. I'm thinking I'll put money on the opposite of whatever you say, though. So, because you tend to be wrong a lot most of the time. Like I said, I forget her name. Her name's like Dossie or something. She said they're gonna give us a shit ton of oil. So we'll see what happens, dude. I guarantee you, they're not gonna put like battalions of men over there. Just a whole bunch of groups. So no, they're not gonna do that. It took them 4 hours to get the president, dude. Clearly, we're like in the year 3000, dude, and they're playing with sticks and fucking stones. So yeah, we'll see what happens, dumbass. They already have all that crap out there. Like I know you don't, your brain's small, you don't get it. But they already have refineries and drilling out there. They already have all that crap out there, dude. They don't need to go put it out there. Yeah, it is. You notice how I asked him a question and then he didn't say nothing, and then now he's asked me about 1,000 fucking questions. And then I don't tiptoe around it. I answer it, but then he don't want to answer a question. So, like I said, we don't even need their fucking oil, dude. It's dirty. It ain't good. They were saying they could barely even get it out of the ground. That's how stupid they are. We have a lot better technology. We could pull it out of the ground and refine it. But like I said, we don't even need it, dude. It's kind of funny because like Junie cries about Russia and Ukraine, man, and that started because Ukraine wanted to become part of NATO, right? And Junie says, well, that's wrong. They should be able to be a part of NATO. And da 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 da. But then he's getting mad at us for doing the exact same thing. They joined the BRICS alliance. But we can't do nothing about it. But Ukraine can do whatever the fuck they want. So I don't know, man. Yeah, I already know, dude. It's useless talking to you. You think you know, man. All I'm saying, dude, is just let it play out, man. If you're right, you're right. I'm not gonna fucking cry about it, dude. I'm not gonna hide under my bed for a week either. Oh, I gotta piss. No, we're not. They fucked with him, stupid. No, they fucked with him. So if he's bad, answer this question. If he's bad, dude, what does that mean if Venezuela is in an alliance with them and they give him gas? And then they give him money. Russia gives Venezuela money and China. Right, that's what I thought, dude. Like I said, I'll when I find it, I'll post it. He had a $25 million bounty on his head by Biden. Did you not see when I posted that? It was Biden's Twitter when he was calling him a dictator, and that administration said they don't really look at his presidency as legitimate. But none of that matters, though, huh? It don't matter. He was threatening to kidnap Americans, does it? That's what what's his face said like a day before we went down there. He said he was going to kidnap Americans. And it was funny. Chuck Holton, he's a really good channel. He's like a journalist, but he was a Navy SEAL. I forget which team he was on, but he's a little bit of an older guy, but he's like common sense as fuck. And he's probably leans more like he's a kind of a moderate, I guess they would say, but he's definitely pretty liberal. But anyways, he goes to Ukraine, all these countries, dude, and he was down in Venezuela. I think it was the day before that bombing happened, and it was like these Venezuelans. They basically tried to kidnap him, dude, but they're so tiny. It was funny, dude. He just started pushing them off of him because he was crossing. He's like I think he's at the border of like Venezuela and Colombia. He's just showing the crossing. And they were trying to round his ass up. He's like pushing them off of them. And no, you don't care about America first at all. You don't care about America, dude. So this is just a plot point for you to hate on Trump. But you don't care about America at all. And don't act like you do. You don't even contribute to society, dude. Oh, so it ain't going to snow out there? You're just not going to work this year? You're a fucking loser, dude. For real. 50 fucking years old, living with daddy. You don't give a fuck, dude. I've never, ever heard you say anything good about America at all. Same with Eddie. I've never heard you guys say anything good about it. It shouldn't matter who the president is, dude. When Biden was the president, guess what, dude? I was still proud to be American, you fucking idiot. This isn't an act for me. I've been talking about this for well over a year now. I mean, like a lot longer than a year, but I was happy when dude was the president. I didn't give a fuck, bro. Did I like the government at that time? Hell no. And I don't trust the government at all, to tell you the truth. But yeah, like I said, you don't care about America. You don't care about nothing. And that's why you're single, dude. Because no woman wants to put up with a fucking soy boy. They don't want a dude crying, bleeding heart, crying over fucking everything. Like, why don't you get into the Peace Corps or something, dude? Then you could go to all these fucking broken countries and save people and get paid to do it. Anyways, dude. Three more years. Basically, 3 more years. 2 years and little, like 10 months and 20 something days. Yeah, he's soy as fuck, man. I mean, dude, I haven't heard people cry as bad as you guys. It's fucking crazy, bro. Like every day, bro. Like you don't got nothing else to do. The past like 2 days, he's been posting crazy like memes and shit about Epstein and all this shit. Like, I don't know, man. Like I said, I go about my business, dude. I live my fucking life, and then I watch this crap sprinkled, throughout the day. Yeah, he's soy as hell. Like I said, if he's kind of a tough dude, I think Peeps would have probably got with him, but you know, he's gonna end up alone. All alone, John. Johnny boy. I mean, he's radical, dude, because he won't even denounce the political violence that their party, puts out there. He thought it was funny when Charlie Kirk died. That guy was like a regular fucking dude. So he would literally preach like Christian values, like, yeah, get married, have kids, don't cheat on your wife, work. Like, that's literally what that guy would do. And then he would argue with libtards, but I just noticed they didn't put not one clip out of him as saying nothing crazy. But Judy's like, yeah, he deserved it. He's a racist. I mean, that's fucking sick, dude. Anyways, I hope he's not trying to be a trucker because um this administration is about to pull like hundreds of millions of dollars in funding from Colorado because they won't. It's about these immigrant truckers and shit. I doubt it, dude. I already know you're under the bed, lights off. You're like, oh God, they're coming to get me. Delta Force coming to get me. You probably shot a few holes in the wall. No, no, we know that that's what's going on, dude. I'm not lying about nothing. We know you're hiding under the bed again. I mean, we know you ain't skiing. It ain't snowing in Colorado, dumbass. We already know, bro. I mean, dude, you should have been trying to get all that overtime, dude, because you can deduct that on your taxes. It's tax season. Dumbass. Or your tips. You could deduct your tips and shit. Oh, never mind. I don't think. Never mind. In Colorado, they're not going to let you do that. Same with New York and California. They want that tax money, baby. Oh, yeah, that's another thing Trump's trying to do. He's trying to take away taxes. And then the Democrats are trying to make more taxes. No, it's the truth, man. Just like when Biden was the president, you and Eddie were like on this fucking moral high ground. Like you'd literally act, no one's above the law. You'd say stupid shit like that all the fucking time, dude. Now your party's the corruptest fucking party. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Whatever, dude. Hey, free country, dude. Freedom of speech. We can say whatever the fuck we want, baby. Just like you, dude. Guess what, man? I don't make you watch this shit. You don't gotta watch it. I don't know if you knew that, but if you check out your terms of service on YouTube, it like you don't gotta watch my channel. Did you hear that? Did you hear that, dude? That's fully automatic, dude. God damn. See, that's what I deal with, dumbass. Oh well, if it's entertaining, dude, you got nothing to bitch about. So. Nah, we're way better than Jose, dude. We're not begging for money all the time. Yeah, Jose's so boring, dude. I swear to God, I haven't watched him. It's been a long fucking time, dude. Hey, that guy I want you to watch, Shady, I know you'd like him a lot. His name is Tommy Robinson. Yeah, check him out, dude. He's like a British dude, and he's over there, and he's like fighting fucking Muslims, bro. He's like the biggest dude talking about the takeover going on over there. But he gets in the full fucking fights with them. That shit's fucking crazy, dude. Tobby Robinson, you gotta check him out. He's fighting these fucking the Muslim takeover, dude. But in England, he's an English dude. I'm sure, like I think he has a channel, but like you'll see lots of clips about him. Yeah, you gotta check him out. He's fucking funny, dude. I was like Tyler Robinson. But no, it's pretty cool. I like watching all this. Like I like knowing what's going on in the world, bro. Just I like seeing what's going on in my city, the country, and then the world. So, but all these countries, dude, are begging for our help. It's fucking crazy. And they're not doing it because we're the bad guys. Yeah, mine does that too, bro. So anytime I say you, and then there'll be a P in front of it, it's because for whatever reason, dude, this is what I fucking hate about autocorrect. Is like, it fucking, like it'll kind of start, like it'll think you're saying, I don't know, dude, anything but the right word, bro. You'll be typing something in, and then it wants to change it, and then I type so fast, like I don't even notice it. So I'll like spit something out and then send it, and it changes a word or fucking stupid, dude. But then it'll start thinking, because like when I type in you, it'll put YPU. So it started doing that now. It'll replace you instead of the correct, word. It's fucking retarded, man. But yeah, go. I don't know if Jezzy's is up. I might go if it's up. Rewatch some of it. That shit was crazy. Yeah, I'm surprised she didn't trigger a 10-hour live stream, bro. But yeah, stay mad, John, if that's what you want. I mean, you could be happy like us. But you don't want to. Did you hear that, though? I got the fuck out of there. Like I said, I go to the park to smoke weed. That was a full auto, dude. It was like, and it was close. I'm like, all right. I'm going home now. I'm going to bed. I should have left 30 minutes ago. But like I said, I can't smoke inside. So I smoke outside. No cigarettes, no weed. I hope one day, man, you could see through the bullshit, dude, and just, just, I guess, be a regular dude, man. I would hate to, like, just be scared all the time, scared of Trump all the time. All right, good night, Shady. So that shit sucks. No, we'll pray for you, dude. You're the ones that need some prayers. Yeah. Like I said, does anything really bad happen, dude? That's what you should be considering, dude. Like all this fear mongering, the world was gonna end, it happened under Trump's watch. No? Start with that, dude. Yeah, he did. I think he hates it. He don't want to admit it. He secretly loves him. All right.